don't know, man. The apple force full of applesauce. I think that shit was kind of hot, man. Oh shit. Rate my setup, boys. Ass. I'll be a positive person. So that's cool.
MC, make another hit.
Get the fuck up, man.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Someone like something saw. It's gay to go to sleep with your homies. So it's gay to go to sleep. It's gay to go to sleep when you ride with your homie in the passenger seat.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders.
As soon as I was going to hit that damn car, man, you were drinking or something? Like, no, I trust y'all, man.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover.
Nigga, I done been drunk as hell. And the car was some females driving, nigga. I'm wide the fuck awake.
Snap to see the first action of this game.
Nigga. Nigga sleep, nigga, just like that. Nigga, I only go sleep when I'm in the car with y'all. I don't go sleep in the car with nobody else.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
No, it's going to fucking drive. Talking about this period.
Leads some shuffled around here in the playbook.
I know how these motherfuckers drive.
Aggressive call on second.
You falling asleep in Ubers and shit, fuck that.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Tracy. And you won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Talk to a bunch of different
nigga woke up. Nigga woke up. Oh shit. They got how he's about to go.
It's hard to transition from the college game
Harvest the Morgans, boy.
Space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
That's complete to Darius Slayton. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants
Okay, Jackson. Show me something, Jackson.
All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
He tries to play shit.
Offense
So
showing
we're
trips
giving
out right as
suggestions
they
on
get
plays.
set for this 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. It's McLaurin downfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10 around to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
See my boy at the
Last
on
run,
the
not a lot of
sideline.
help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left with 4th down here. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one to the sideline. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. And he goes out of bounds just past the 15-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunky yardage.
Oh, this nigga threw a red and he actually.
He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
He put some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Now he starts from the 6. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air again, Daniels. Oh, someone stepped
Javon
in. It's intercepted. Javon
Holland
comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A handoff to Tracy. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down now, here's Dart. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue.
Right out. Tracy lost it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Giants in control so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. From the 41.
This nigga is fucking throwing motion, man.
That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Going on third, here's Dart. That's the cut for the first. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pull out in front further. 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle.
Oh, that's good.
The Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. And that that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Big Lion. Check smash. Check smash. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
No, I'm saying it's funny because
Forget
Debo
walking
isn't
into the
actually.
Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlake, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured,
Oh,
snap
yeah,
that
that
head
looks like
forward
400
and find
pounds.
that space upfield. Good play.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
They want to get them down to probably 3-7.
Great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Play, probably. Put them on goal line or something. Stuff it.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
I'm going to take an injury.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. Fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Are you Gambler or Omar?
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 5-yard line.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Giants looking at 3rd and 4.
Hey, yo, Darius.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
You know, ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Because I did not do their
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the 32. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Dave, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Play on duel? What was that?
Bring it down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
And oh, he got it! Interception!
Javon.
Comes up with it.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring at them 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them in the end zone. Just keep them in the field, all right? Wrong. Not with this defense. Not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Auburn Day season.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out.
To the other bubble tackle.
Advancing this to the 37. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
To kick off for New York.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
He didn't drop on the linebacker.
That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Robinson, all right.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. He tracks him down after a small gain.
That's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Commanders will have a first. We're slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Daniels on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying
that,
to find
Stexy?
some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Finds him on the crossing route. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Why are you playing so deep?
Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Ready. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
Playing better.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. Open space inside the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Cut out left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, here's Dart. There's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Frankie Louvu. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go. Here it's Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. Caught by his back. That's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
42-yard line.
Get it? Past the 60.
He about to be high as hell.
Here's Daniels. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And it sets up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on, come on.
To the air again, Daniels. Completed over the middle.
Oh my God, what the fuck is my pass rush, bro?
After he found plenty of room to run. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
Somebody's fucking boombox. Bobbing their head. Oh, look at them over there. Oh, massive field.
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
19. Let's go.
Daniels is going to throw again. Ertz wheels it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
First and goal, they go option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that forces them to fourth and goal. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. This from 30 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Well, they must feel like this is their moment right here, partners. Still some time left, but they're going onside kick already.
Stephen.
And the Giants' hands team secures the
Take a
football.
shot. Just fucking get
And
it.
he's going to be brought down after reaching
Yeah,
43.
the big ass white dude just getting it.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Running this with Tracy. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. It's Tracy on the carry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He'll throw it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
2nd and 10 now. Throws it at the 7. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Running with Scannaboo. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only 1 on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Man, that was a day, boy. That could used to be waiting. All right. After these commercial break, we got the new music. So take that. Ready.
And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. And he hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants up by 4. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Good now, we're ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it.
Offense in this game is crazy.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Pick it off.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself.
It doesn't show
try
you.
to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Couldn't connect on
like
1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels.
That's why I thought this shit was wrong.
Able to find Ertz. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Connects on the crosser. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's completed right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down.
60 vices, 60 vices. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Has a man, it's Ertz. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
19, 5, 70,
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Through another one.
Who's that, Burns? Pick it off.
As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hit the nigga and it went right to his hands.
That's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Again, he does not want to catch the pick. Burns, I mean, if you don't want the pick, it's fine. Let me know.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go. Buffalo 8, Cowboy 80. Go.
Here he is to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels.
Yeah, roll him over.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, still sold down to earth.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Start. No.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around, didn't matter. Just going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one.
Good try.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So it's a win for the visiting Giants.
Dark error.